All right, guys, welcome to Late Night
TCG.
TCG. If you guys noticed, we actually kept the setup that we did with Nim Nim.
Yeah, with Gage and I, we were reading through the comment section and we came to the conclusion that you guys really like this, and so we want to continue, like upgrading the space, upgrading like the content we give to you guys, just because we want to keep providing you guys quality content during this quarantine season. So yeah, continue to comment, like, and subscribe. Continue to let us know your thoughts on ways we can improve this podcast, because we want to make this something that you guys want to listen to whenever you're just at work, where you're working out, whether you're in the treadmill, all the good stuff. So
yeah, and also, guys, this is time we gotta do our plugs. So this first episode is gonna be up on Pack's channel.
Okay. Right?
So make sure you are subscribing, commenting, and liking, and notification belling. All right.
So all of the above.
Yeah, all the above. Yeah. And our channel will be the first link in the description box down below.
Yep. So if you have not stumbled upon their channel already, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, they released what's that? Like a music video? Nay.
it's
a meme.
It's art. It's honest. It's art. It's art.
So I mean, like, I think it's like really cool creative like content that hasn't really been created within the Yugioh space yet. So if you guys are like more interested in like funny, enjoyable, brain dead taken from Susu's content,
mindless content.
Yeah, seriously. Sometimes like honestly hearing us talk about Yu-Gi-Oh theories and stuff like that, which is a lot of what I do, can be very mind-boggling, and like I don't blame you, man. My head hurts like creating some of these things sometimes. So honestly, it's really nice break. So definitely go check them out in the description box below. Like I said, it's fresh, it's refreshing, it's fun.
You said it's fresh, refreshing.
Fresh, refreshing, and fun, man.
Okay, also, guys, Pack actually just opened his own website.
Oh, I did. So it's packtcg.com. Packt.com was taken. So I'm like, what else is available? So PacktTCG is the only other domain that I found would be like really good, I guess, embodiment of what my channel hopes to like be. And so I actually recently released a new playmat, with the mat being drawn actually by Jen from Head-to-Head Battles. And she's like the person you see in the thumbnails of all of Head-to-Head Battles videos. But yeah, so she helped drew the playmat, and so we're actually having that out already. So if you are interested in picking up the mat, definitely go check that out in the description box below. It's free shipping to the US and Canada, as well as I think $15 ship to anywhere else in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely go pick that out. It's an Infernoble Bladeworks playmat, a rendition or like a version of the anime Face Day Night.
Yeah, and also there's only 25, but there's like last time I checked, there was only like 17 left.
Yeah, no, it's like going.
It's going
down, guys. So definitely go check it out. So
all right, so let's clack our bottles and hop right into the topic. Long plug.
Boom. All right, guys, I've realized that we forgot something.
What did we forget, bro?
Yo, bro, do we just not stream on Twitch? I mean, so guys, we both stream on Twitch.
Yeah, we both do. Yep.
So we're gonna be plug number 2.
Number 2. So after the intro. This is after the intro. Damn it. All right.
I know.
All right.
I mean, I think it's important because if you guys want to interact with us
on
a more real-time basis, then definitely go check us out at our Twitch. I stream at twitch.tv/pack_official_TCG. I honestly don't even know what I do on there sometimes, but I try to like break decks. I try to have meta discussions, and the goal of the I guess stream is to have you come out with learning something new, whether it's like new tips, new hacks, new tricks within this space, or maybe even life lessons. Who knows?
Yeah, so we stream on Twitch as well at headtoheadbattles.com. We stream every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. EST, and we talk about it's boobs. Talk about boobs.
Wow.
And we try to see if we can last like an hour minimum on Dueling Book without running into a dickhead.
Yes, that's pretty tough, man.
That's
I'm not gonna
really
lie.
tough.
I mean,
really tough.
Duel Book is pretty bad.
It's us up there in terms of badness. Yeah.
Jeez. But I guess we should get into the clickbait, nay, the title of today's video, which is how Yu-Gi-Oh
saved my life. So,
all right.
We're having a discrepancy. So comment down below. would you rather have it Yu-Gi-Oh changed my life or Yu-Gi-Oh saved my life?
Yeah.
But maybe we talk about the
Both.
difference.
Yeah. Well, I guess in this episode or the prequel. Essentially, I wanted to talk about how I think Yu-Gi-Oh really changed our lives in some way or another, right?
Yeah.
We
huge.
both ended up becoming content creators within this space. Something that I never thought I would be doing for sure. And it all started just because my friends and I picked up 3 structure decks. I remember watching Simo's video for the first time, and like it was something called, I think, $30 Salmon Grade budget decks. I'll have that like up on the screen, like at least his thumbnail.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like inspiration for me to get into the game, because I realized, oh wow, I can pay $30 and play competitive. I realized that was actually just not the case. I got smacked. Danger Thunder combo. Thanks, Jesse.
Your first opponent with the triple salad structure deck was Danger Thunder.
Piloted
Thunder. By a pro.
No, not by Jesse, but like Jesse like just like won an event with it, and like everyone, their mothers like at that locals, my first one was playing that deck, cause they're like ooh gaga, like Jesse, oh man, best list ever.
You
like,
said ooh gaga.
and then yeah, he just like hand ripped like 3 cards and then set up 5 negates.
Oh, Danger Thunder's hand loop?
Yeah, Diablos and Levy.
Diabolos.
Yo. Yeah. So like, for example, when you tribute off of Colossus to summon it triggers. And I'm like, yo, bro. First of all, there's so many things wrong as a new player looking at that. How the hell are you summoning a fusion monster by just tributing? The fusion monster is a floodgate. It also can't be destroyed. I had no outs in my Salmon Grade deck. And I was just looking at this man like, wow, I really am about to lose. And I remember that like all hand traps I had was like the 3 Ash Blossoms. And let's just say it was definitely not enough. I hand looped myself hand trapping him. And I'm still here playing the game today somehow. So that's where my hand looping journey began.
Wow, it came full circle, bro.
It came full circle. That was also actually a meta deck.
Full circle. I'm telling you, you do that on purpose, bro.
Yo, full circle. No, yo, it's funny enough. I think full circle was actually a meta deck. I think Simo actually told me that was one of his favorite decks of all time.
Full circle.
Full circle. Yeah, it's actually a deck in like 2000.
It's not.
Like 5.
There's no way.
Yo, chat, let me know if you heard of the full circle deck in the comment section below.
Okay. Well, now we need to bring this conversation full circle. So today we really do want to kind of touch upon like a little more of a positive aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh and how like it did change your life in a more positive manner. I mean, it could be negative as well. I'm sure there are a lot of horror stories out there.
Yeah,
right?
of course. I mean, I guess we'll just start off with, I guess, just asking each other's like this 20 questions.
Oh, wow.
So at least for you, right? Did you expect to be creating content, I guess, from a YouTube perspective when you started playing this game?
With me, with me at least, it was a little special because like when I started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, that's when I first met Gen.
Oh wow!
So I was like, "Yo, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?" Like I just said it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I'm a 6'2", 220-pound buff Asian man, right? Like, it's okay for me to ask that. Like, yo, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Are you saying you're saying I can't ask that?
No, you definitely can.
Nah, bro. This is why I'm single, man.
No, but it catches people by surprise, right?
It does, and I think that's nice because you make them a little uncomfortable.
Right.
That doesn't sound good, guys, but it's like you make them think,
like question
themselves,
question, right? Because like whenever people look at me, they're like, "Yo, this dude's probably stupid as hell. Yeah. All he does is go to the gym." And then they're like, you know, you go on the first date, and they're like, "So what do you do?" And I'm like, "I'm a nurse.
Yeah.
I play Yu-Gi-Oh." And they're like, "Oh my god." Such a dreamy nerd, you know.
Yeah.
It's a game of perception, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So like, I asked Jen, you know, if she liked Yu-Gi-Oh, and she was like, "Bro, structure deck Kaiba was my shit."
Oh.
I was like, "Yo, structure deck Yu-Gi was my shit. Let's go," you know.
Damn.
So we bought all these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like the $50 eBay.
Oh, like, so you got scammed.
I got scammed, bro.
Yo, that bulk is worth less than 4 cents.
Legit. And I was like, bro, I miss this, you know? Like, I miss it so much. And I was like, you know what? If we're gonna be opening packs anyways and just like messing around, like let's just record it. Let's just have fun with it, you know?
Right? Exactly.
And if you like, we don't delete any of our videos, so if you like actually go watch our like first videos, like you can like there's a video there's 2 videos where we got the new camera and everything, and
Yeah.
there's like a clear, distinct difference in content. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But for you though, on the other hand, you as mentioned in a previous podcast, you started Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, from the more of the buying and selling side of things. So from that perspective, why, you know, did you start with the content?
So like I didn't expect to be creating content or like even be playing the game, right? Because I originally came into this as a like side hustle. Like I wanted to just make some money on the side because I had spare time. Like and I figured like, oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh would be like a cool way to make some side money off, right? Because first, I love the anime. I've watched 5Ds, GX, and the original, which I believe are like the holy trinity. Yo, if you watch Arc V, Zexo, let me know if that's actually good, because I definitely want to like explore, but I don't know. I don't want to be disappointed, man. I don't want to be let down by the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Bro.
Yo, chill, bro. I'm not trying to have my heart broken again.
Wow, again.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
But so I originally came with that mindset, right? Like, oh, how can I make money within this game that I have watched on, like, you know, Crunchyroll and like a bunch of other platforms that I would which I shall not name.
Pornhub.
Okay, wow, that's definitely not the platform. But anyways, I also start with the background that I was playing like Hearthstone. And in Hearthstone, when you like invest money into the game, like you get zero return.
It's digital. It's digital.
Yeah, it's just digital. Like, and that's why like, you don't see me jump into Duel Links. Like, yo, Konami, I love you guys, but the reason why I don't jump into Duel Links is because like I feel that I invest so much money into it. At least I would be, I don't know, just enraptured. Man, I'm just throwing out words today, but by like the gacha-ness of things, that I would just drop like 50, like 40, like random numbers like every set. And that would just be like...
That's not even a lot.
That's not a lot, but when you have like, I don't know, like a set or a new set every like 2 weeks or something, it's like, it adds up, you know?
I don't think Duel Links... I think Duel Links sets like once a quarter.
Oh, is it?
Because the whole Zexal thing took like...
Forever, right? The Zexal world? To open that up.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair. I mean, like, yeah. All I know is that I didn't want to put money into something that I can never get return off of, you know? And at least with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, I can... you know, like pay $50 for, you know, like a playset of Ash Blossoms, playset of like a bunch of other stuff, and I can at least like sell them for like more money later, or like even if I don't, I can at least break even. And even if I don't break even, the neg that I took was basically like the investment in time that I got. Like it was the play time that I got with the card.
Yeah, exactly.
So like in a way, like there's so many aspects you can spin it that I never felt minus playing this game. Although I do know a lot of people do minus in this game, I really don't. But what really prompted me to like start my like YouTube journey and like the content creating space was like when I went to Vegas with Sam and Triff. Like I got to see like the behind the scenes of like a Yu-Gi-Tuber essentially. I had like 2 Yu-Gi-Tubers within the space like that are like really energetic, full of energy, confidence, like, and that was really cool because when I saw them from like the sidelines, like I was like, wow, like this is something I can imagine myself doing too. Because I just love the idea of like, you know, being able to influence people, inspire people, and
cause buyouts.
Yo,
I'm telling you, let me know before you post the videos,
bro.
What are boys for, bro?
Bro, I don't know how that Prequel stuff got bought out, man. My bad, guys. You should have bought it earlier, bro. I mean, this deck was crazy.
Did you buy it earlier?
Exposed.
Yu-Gi-Tuber exposed.
Nah. I wish, man. Like, I was happy that I got my like core because it's just like, cause for Infernobles, like I got Power Tool bought out, and then I just didn't have a copy.
He didn't have a copy. It was
so scuffed, and I'm like, yo,
fun.
I'm not paying $20 for a common, bro. But yeah, I mean, they inspired me. Sam and Triff inspired me to essentially start content creating, and ever since I just, you know, put up my first video, which was a vlog with them, and then after that it just became more of like my style, which was just like be like meta competitive things that I wish I saw when I started playing the game.
Yeah, I think that resonates with a lot of players too, right? Because I mean, realistically speaking, in the at least in the Yu-Gi-Tubing space, it's hard to diversify. It is.
Yeah,
it really is. So
really
it's like, if I were to give you like the 3 things you need to be a Yu-Gi-Tuber, right? It's so easy, right? Make a Blue Eyes deck profile. Make a Dark Magician deck profile.
Yep.
and then do a live duel with Dark Magician and Blue Eyes.
Bro, that's infinite views.
That's like, yo, legit. I just started your Yugi tubing career for you, bro.
Yo, I'm done.
Thank me later.
Yo, exactly. Me later. Bro, like, I swear to God, if I put up a Dark Magician deck profile tomorrow,
you got, yo,
bro,
before you do, just let me know.
20K deck profile, 20K views within what day, bro? That's like 2x my most viewed video.
Legit, and then, like, and that's the crazy part, right? Because like, why? And you know, but like it tells you there are more casual players in the YouTube space than there are competitive.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh both affected us in like different ways, right? Like we started content creating. We met each other. That was also pretty cool.
Aww.
I mean, and you really do make like friends within this space. Like I know like there can be like a lot of negative aspects. Like there are like some scum within the community. Yo, the Kakashi like.
Yo, shout out to Beep Beep.
Yeah, but it's like serious though. Like there's still a lot of really cool people you meet within the space. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's like the neat part about it.
Yeah, and like I mean honestly, like as cliche as it sounds, like meeting Pac, really did change my perspective and outlook on the game, because for me, being a casual, like being. So if we split it between tier levels, there's like the casual player, and then there's like the semi-competent casual player, and like there are casual players that you give them any deck and they'll compete with competitive players. You know what I'm saying? Like and like that's where like I am, because like I don't really consider myself like a competitive player, because like I'm not meta sheep.
Damn, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I make the sheep. Oh, damn.
You just called everyone that watches deck profiles.
Yo, chill. I always tell people this: never net deck my profile without understanding why I play what I did.
Correct.
Because it's like, yo, it's like giving a surgeon a tool, but not explaining to them what it does.
I mean, but if you're a surgeon, you're already the best of the best. I mean, if you give them any, that was a bad example. No, it's more like if you give like a resident, like a training surgeon.
Like a training surgeon, like someone in the residency.
Yeah, the residency.
Yeah. And you're just like, hey, yo, just do it this way, trust. And
it's just open heart surgery, bro. You're fine.
And then you just cut like I don't know, like a spleen out of nowhere, and like oops, I'm like, bro, like the person's dead, So anyway, sorry, that was a bad analogy, guys.
Wow. I went left really fast.
Yep.
No, but so back to what I was saying. So yeah, with Yu-Gi-Oh and Yugi tubing, because that's something more we can talk about more in depth, is that I did get to meet Pac, and like luckily he was like sub 15 minutes away from me, right? And it was like, if it wasn't for Corona, we would have met much earlier, right?
At events, at locals, and we probably would have met, like, because it was funny. I stumbled onto his content. Actually, I actually saw him on Twitch first before on YouTube, and it was like one night. I was like, I finished my stream. I was like, let's check out who else is on and let's just like watch, because I like watching other content creators too.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think that's fun to see, like, what are other people producing. Like, for example, like I would watch Farfa because he's hilarious. Like, and there's like a bunch of other people that I would watch for like different reasons. But at least with Susu, I came onto his stream, and I usually like would leave, but then I don't know, he was just being funny, and he was just being like wholesome, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Like I'm definitely staying. Okay, let's stalk him a little.
Oh, you liked what you saw, huh?
Yeah, so I saw him playing with his like viewers or something like that, and I was like, okay, that's cool. It's like he just like was hanging out, to be honest, like very stress free. And then I was like, that's nice. And so I stalked him a little bit, because I'm like, yo, I swear to God, I feel like I've seen this guy before. I didn't know from where.
Yeah, I'm hard to miss.
And then I was like, wait a sec, yo, I've been at this locals, because I remember the first video I watched was like the one with MBT.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then I was like, yo, wait a sec, hold up. I'm like, I've been to this locals. How did I not see this? And then after that, I just watched the rest of his content. I was like, okay, cool. And then I just reached out, and then here we are.
Yeah, and like it was really funny because when he reached out, I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna reach out to anyone. I had a bad experience, which is a story for another later night TCG.
The late night.
Yeah.
Patreon only.
Yeah, Patreon. we actually don't have a Patreon, but
no.
Like I had a bad experience, right? And so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I tried once. I'm not gonna try again. I don't care who reaches out to me. I'm not gonna reach out to anyone else. I'm gonna do this myself, right? And then like literally the day after, Pac reached out and was like, "Yo, this and that," and I was like, "Yo, that and this."
Yeah.
And we kind of just clicked and vibed, like more so because he didn't approach me as a content creator.
Yeah.
He just approached me as like a friend.
Yeah.
Which to me, I was like, that's dope, you know? So in that sense, like that really helped bring me out of my shell because I'm stubborn, you know, like I'm stubborn and stuff. So, but that's just who I am as a person. But playing with Pac definitely made me hate the game more because Pac strictly plays the best decks.
Nah, chill.
And the best decks will hand loop, right? So you went. I mean, at least you're terrible at RPS.
Yo,
at least you know.
I have actually the worst RPS record of all time. And for those of you who don't believe me, I was on Twitch and I went and clicked every replay to show it. I was like, yo, game 1. Oh, I lost RPS. Surprise, surprise. Game 2. Oh, I lost it again. Wow, this is crazy. Oh, game 3. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, I lost that too. Game 4. Wow, this is a miracle. This is a miracle, bro. I won RPS and I didn't break. Yo, this is crazy. And then 5, it's like, yeah.
That was a fluke. Last one was a fluke.
Last time was a fluke. This makes more sense.
Bro, just stop picking rock. I don't understand. You always go rock.
No, I don't. I swear to God, like I feel like some of these players Yugioh scope me and like check my like RPS patterns, and then I would start mixing it up. Like I would close my eyes and just pick a random one. I'm like, and I open them like, oh, they go first. Okay, cool. Scoop. It's bad, man. It's bad. This format is in a terrible spot, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, thing is like. Madolche's beat D-Link and Infernobles.
Yo, say something right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, just to kind of like dive more into like the metagame aspect. I know it's not that type of video. D-Shifter?
Yeah, D-Shifter is crazy. So I actually have been working on a crazy new rogue deck. A new rogue deck that I think is gonna be nuts. You ready?
Is it running D-Shifter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Okay.
Guess. I feel like no one would ever guess his archetype. Yeah, I don't even want to say because I might cost a buyout just by saying the archetype.
Can you just whisper to me first?
Yo.
Like, just whisper to me first, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let
yeah, okay. Think of my hero.
My hero? Heroes.
No.
What other?
Yo, like an academy.
Oh,
yeah.
FAs.
Yeah,
FAs.
nah.
Okay.
That's UAs.
God damn.
Yo, so it's gonna be UAs. Yo, I really think this archetype is nuts. Like they have a lot of really good new support that are coming out in Phantom Rage, and like a lot of their cards are just insane. They do have like some cards that are not once per turn, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
And they got a new level 4 monster that's coming out in Phantom Rage. I think his name is, I forgot. I think he might be Libero Spiker.
It's a new Rhoda, no?
No. Oh yes, they got a new Rhoda off their field spell.
Yeah.
But they also got a new monster, a new effect monster, which was what the deck was missing because the OG field spell, they couldn't normal summon. Like, it would only trigger if you normal summon a UA monster.
Right.
But they only had one monster that you could normal summon with.
Yeah.
All the other ones were huge.
Yeah.
So this basically gave you 6 copies now of monsters you can normal summon to loop the field spell multiple times.
And then the field spell gives you 9, forming gives you 10, Rhoda gives you 11.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And so it's a deck that can play Set Rotation. It can play Mystic Mine. They're inherent summons that bounces to hand, which means that like it's actually absurd because your opponent, like unless they have Strike, they can't respond. You just go like
it just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Like inherent summon.
Like Madolche petting Sasori. It just happens.
Yeah. You just like special.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing about them is that they can play D-Shifter because those cards don't really go to the graveyard.
They bounce back to hand.
They keep bouncing back to hand. You keep looping those resources. And they have a crazy new spell card that says shuffle every monster on the field back into the deck.
Wow.
Yeah, and do
you get a draw at least?
In main deck. So, but how it works is it shuffles back all the UA monsters. So if you shuffle 3 UA monsters, your opponent shuffles back 3 monsters. Here's the crazy thing.
Oh crap.
Don't
say non-targeting.
It's non-targeting.
Yikes.
Second, if it does not go into the main deck, they don't get a summon. So basically what it does is like it shuffles back all my monsters into the main deck, my UA monsters.
Yeah.
It shuffles back all your opponent's monsters to the main deck. And then basically if I shuffle back 3, both me and my opponent gets to summon 3 from our main deck, any monsters we want.
Yeah.
But the crazy caveat is this: if your opponent shuffles cards back into the main deck, right, into the extra deck,
they don't summon.
It does not count towards like.
So you're basically saying it's a going second UA deck.
No. It's a quick play spell, so you can actually go first with it. Yeah, and it's nuts because if your opponent summons like Zodiac Trident, you can chain it so it goes back into the extra deck and it beats any link strategy, any XYZ synchro strategy, because you would basically shuffle everything back and they can't do nothing about it.
Wow. So I know what I'm buying out tonight.
Yo, so I'm just telling you guys, like, these are the things I enjoy, man. Like, trust me, I do like playing meta. I do like breaking the meta, but I also like looking at strategies that not a lot of people will take the time to consider, and then trying to like make them good. Just because I feel like they don't get enough love, you know, and like that resonates with me a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, right? A lot of decks are great, but they just don't have enough representation, right? Because like the only reason, like, if you went to a regional with like 400 people, right?
Yeah.
And 300 of them are playing like fucking Eldritch.
Yep.
Then, you know, a lot of the top cut will be Eldritch.
Yeah.
And it's like no one wants, like, I guarantee you, if it was 200 Eldritch players and 200 Madolche players.
Yeah.
And every Madolche player was running my list, I guarantee you the top 16 will have 9 Madolche players. Guaranteed.
Oh, let's go.
Guaranteed, bro.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
Like,
Statistics.
Like, if you enter with, like, I think that was a really good example because I remember, like, the PPG, there was, like, let's say there was 200 players. There was, like, 120 Spiral.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
So, it's like, of course, Spiral would be more of the top cut representation.
But they weren't, though.
Oh, yeah. Wait. No, they were.
No,
right?
they weren't. No, they
what
weren't.
Was
it was, like,
No, it was, bro. It was.
No. Spirals. No. There was.
It was Spiral.
No, Spiral,
was
Luna Lights. It was Spiral, Luna Lights.
Goki.
Guys.
It was 2 guys. 4 or.
There were some Thunder Dragons.
No, it wasn't. It was the Goki deck. It was a Luna Light Cyframe deck that this guy made. It was 2 extra Spiral decks, 2 pure Spiral decks. No, and everything else, it was legit everything Spiral and 2 guys. It was 2 guys. Me and this other guy. We were both playing guys.
Okay, all right.
It was not. It was like definitely still diverse, but like the more like representation wise, it was like majority Spiral.
Yeah, but again, I mean, because like that's the best deck, and like when you go to these regionals or YCSs, like you have to take time out of your week, money goes out of your pocket.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to travel and stuff. So like you want to win, so you do take the best deck.
Right.
But I don't know. Even for my first regionals and only regional because of COVID, I took Crusadia Kaiji OTK.
How did that go?
And like my first game against Luna Lights, like it went to time and he slow played me.
Damn.
Like legit.
Hey yo, you're out there, bro.
Bro, legit. And then like so I built my side deck for Spirals and Ultrageist.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
So out of my 4 matches, I played 3 Luna Lights and 1 Zephyr Strikers.
Wow.
Or Metaphor Strikers or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gold Driver? What archetype is that? Gold Driver.
Oh yeah. So they were playing that. You know why they play that tech? It's because you can use it to pop the field spell and then summon Ray, and then you can set Metaphor's Fusion. But if you did do that, you can also activate multi-roll effect, pop the set Metaphor's Fusion.
Wow.
Then shuffle back the Metaphor's Fusion
and draw.
And then you can also, of course, use A0 on the thing. So it was just like another cool way to get advantage. And you would always set every turn, so you get a free draw every turn.
Yeah, and he was playing Grand Horn of Heaven.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So for me, for Crusader Kaiji OTK, I get no battle phase.
Yep.
So that's already out the window. And you know, when you're playing a deck where you aren't really expecting turn 3, all your resources are out already. You know, exactly. Like you're done. You know, like you have, like you legit have 1 card in hand, and it's like a brick.
Yeah, it's like a One Punch Man type of thing.
Yeah, and so at that point, I was just like, whatever. I was like, do I really want to go X5? Do I want to tell people I want X5 or X4?
Or
you know?
X4, true.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm going home, bro.
That's true, yo. You can't lose more matches if you don't play them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think, the Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, game is like, it's in a crazy spot. I don't know. I do think that at the end of the day, they're so, like, it can only get better, right? At least that's what I like to think. I feel like the format is so bad right now, it can only get better. That's what I like to think, or I want to think, because Phantom Rage is coming out, right? And that should introduce some more diversity within the metagame, but I don't know. It might just be as bad. It might be after you get Butler a couple times, you might want to quit Yu-Gi-Oh. Same thing with like Zodiac Dryad getting Zeus like multiple times. It's just, I think after a while, Yu-Gi-Oh players are definitely like, I'm tired, I'm done. Let's try something different. And then that's why like December comes in, you get a new ban list. January comes, or sorry, February comes, you get Blazing Vortex. I mean,
actually, I'm really waiting for Genesis Impact though.
Like, December does have Genesis Impact.
I am waiting for Genesis Impact.
Yeah, that's true. Genesis Impact is gonna be nuts. I'm excited for Magis's. I got definitely looking more into that archetype.
Yo, for real. And then the whole Drytrons too.
Yeah, Drytrons are crazy. They're basically incantations that don't restrict you from the extra deck.
Exactly.
So you can link someone with them. They're also cards that they can actually be searched by Chaos Base.
Yes.
Which is really neat. They're all level 1, so 1-for-1 is on the table. They're all 2,000 attack, which is kind of huge. Yeah, so that's definitely interesting. But yeah, I think there's a lot of cool things are coming along. Yeah, are you excited for Phantom Rage?
I am. I honestly am, but at the same time, again, like for me, I don't see it as like a duty of mine to like break decks. You know, like there are better people for that. You know, but like so he'll break a deck. I'll take a look at it and I'm just like, how can I make this worse? Worse, but better.
Yeah, worse but better.
Man.
No, I think like man, I want to start playing more fun decks, man. I definitely want to start. I think I'm gonna build UA IRL.
Welcome to the club, bro.
Yo, TG player affiliate code down in the description box below if you want to buy UAs. Yeah, I don't have any UA cards. I think I'm gonna go buy UAs.
I have like 3 cores, bro.
Alright, bro. Let me cop them for free.
But yeah, so it is about that time.
Yeah, it is.
So, as you guys know, when this video ends, the next video will be already up.
Yeah, so that'll be like right in the description box below. It'll lead you guys right there. Definitely go check that out. And yeah, hear the second half of where this conversation goes.
Yeah, and as always, guys, we always try to do a small giveaway to kind of give you an incentive to go watch the sequel to all of our podcasts, right? So go over there, comment, subscribe, and like, and notification bell.
Yep.
We're gonna do a small giveaway, and if our videos collectively get 1,000 likes, we're going to do a big giveaway in the form of a booster box.
Yeah, booster box of the latest set, which in this case... Okay, I don't have that high of a...
register. It's the register.
Register, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Because we're still giving you a crazy, crazy box. So, if you guys are interested in that, definitely go check the video. Give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe like we said, guys. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.